Jarrod, another goal, another win. I mean, it's going all right.
Yeah, no, flying. Really tough game. We knew it was going to be difficult. First home game back for them. I think I said after the Brighton game, it's probably the hardest game that we've got on paper in terms of the atmosphere. The atmosphere obviously they created. There was constant all game, and the way they played. So credit to everyone, especially two centre halves. The way they defended the box and headed everything clear. Was especially those two. I thought they did really well.
As you said, it was a really tough test. I mean, people will look at Luton and say, "Oh, they've lost 3 out of 3. Just come up." But it's a Premier League. They're here on merit, and they gave us a real go.
Yeah, no, they're here on merit, and they've got their own game plan. And they've had 2 away games. This was, like I said, this was their first home game, so it's going to be totally different. I think any team that would put Man City here, and I think it would be they'd put them under constant bombardment like they did tonight. They're really good at what they do, and like I said, here on merit. But thankfully for us, we held strong, and it was always a bit nervy, that 1-goal lead, and then obviously Kurt made it 2, and then a bit of a scare at the end, but managed to hold on and get a massive 3 points for international break.
They've sort of had the same journey as you, Conference to Premier League. I mean, obviously, just before we get on to us, I mean, you got a little bit of, must have a lot of respect for what they've achieved, because you've done the same journey.
Yeah, and I think on the budget that they've done it on, I think it's maybe a miracle story, but that probably every team wants to do. And like my local team, Hereford, probably I would have loved to see them do what Luton have done. So no, full credit to everyone associated with the club and the town. Like I said, here on merit, and hopefully they have a good year.
And for us, Jazz, I mean, a header this time. So you're bringing out the full repertoire, and you can see the way you celebrated. You're loving it at the moment.
Yeah, no, I love scoring goals. Never shied away from that. I want to score goals here. And yeah, obviously started the season really strongly, which is what I wanted to do, but want to keep scoring goals and keep winning games for this club. So a bit of a break now, and then back to Man City at home when we come back, which will obviously be difficult.
First player since Vic Watson. I don't know if he's our all-time record goals. You've got 326. You've got a little bit of away, but you're the first player since him to kick off a new season by scoring 3 straight away games. So next one's Liverpool, break the record.
Yeah, why not? Score at Anfield. Don't think I've ever scored there. So yeah, no, I was aware of it before the game. I actually seen it on Instagram somewhere. I can't remember where. But yeah, I don't really score away goals, and all my goals this year have come away. So no, if we can score away goals as well as home goals, I'll be very happy.
Well, you did all right in Prague, but yeah. So we move on. International break. Obviously, we'd love to have seen you go away with England, but probably for you a good chance to just take stock and get a bit of energy back in the legs and go again against Man City.
Yeah, exactly. The call-up didn't happen, and I'm not down about that. I think if it happens, it happens. All I can do is what I bring to this team week in, week out. So, no, a little bit of a rest now. Maybe not a rest with the 2 little babies now, but no, a bit of a switch off from football for a few days, and then, like I said, raring to go back at it against Man City.
Just lastly, the Europa League draw was today. You guys would have been focusing on tonight's game, but if you've seen it, Olympiacos, we're off to Germany and to Serbia. So more new countries and more opportunities for you to write your name into European folklore.
Yeah, no, I was just seeing the draw earlier. I don't know if it was. I think every team you don't probably know what you're going to get, and I think that's the beauty of European football. You kind of Serbia have never been there before, Greece never been there before. Yeah, it's the draw's been made, so we'll approach that when it comes. But another exciting time to be in Europe again for these fans as well, to give them European trips away.